Boom.
Spacer's choice. Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
What about Rosemary Kwan? Hello.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
Why not?
Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house.
But I like your beanie.
We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk.
Make it sound like I'm being watched.
The walls talk, is all. We all got sights on each other. Any of us breaks company protocol, boss is gonna hear about it from 6 different mouths. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got.
I'm like 3 seconds in. I've got some change. I could take a look at you.
Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble.
You obviously need help.
That's kind of you to say, I suppose. But I don't need help. What I need is to understand my own folly. Company always tells us, weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
I'm guessing you're the boss is the type of person that's like, don't be a bitch. Got some Adrena time. It's yours if you want.
You've got Adrena time? How? No, I don't want to know. Could be you
Come
stole
on,
it.
I got
Could be
drugs.
you trying to test me. See if I'm gonna violate company policy. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
Leave you be. Maybe I was trying to test you. Maybe I wanted to see if you'd go for the drugs. Maybe you're not sick, but you're druggy. I don't know what in...
Hey, waste of company ammo! What was that?
Mad at me? Or, oh no, they're fighting that... I thought they were mad at me and they were trying to shoot me. It's just a little thing. What the fuck? You're going I'm crazy. It must not... God, Jesus Christ.
Waste of company ammo!
Yeah, you're wasting company ammo. I don't know why you're shooting. You nearly shot me. Fucking shit. Holy cow, I've been in this town for 3 minutes. Been here for 3 minutes, talked to a sick person.
Merciful law. Is that a marauder's outfit? I don't want you wandering into my shop.
Well,
wearing
I
something
haven't...
you've lifted off a corpse.
Well, I haven't found anything.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene. Recapitulate.
Oh my god, I'm gonna grab your nuts. I could show you my hands.
No, thank you. That's quite
You
all
want to touch
right.
my hands?
I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
I'm here to collect the debt.
Gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
Mean you're broke.
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
That's some quality drama, Conrad. You should audition.
Thank you, no. I despise the serials. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction.
Hang on, medical rights? Sounds an IOU.
Some time ago, I fell ill
Yeah,
with
look
the
at my
plague.
hands.
By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Give Silas an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged.
But you got the fucking money, asshole. Receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's going to have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spencer's choice property. Eugene was an asset. Somebody has to pay for his body price. It's gonna ruin us. So I was thinking we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down to his family or something. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. We'll sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet. Use the bits to pay his body price, and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows. Come on, you left stuff on this guy.
What can I do?
You sound like you've had some training. I know a thing or two about medicine.
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
Yes, you are. Do you prepare corpses for burial? Pretty specific job description.
You may think that, but the tidiness of my fellow worker is my responsibility. Alive or otherwise. Whether you're showing up to work or going to that great cannery in the sky, it's my job to make you look like a million bits.
I know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth for collateral for your gravesite fees?
You know about Eugene? How?
I walked in and saw the letter. Found your note.
Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now.
Oh, motherfucker, you're in some shit.
Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene.
But they were
He
gold.
took them to his grave.
That's the shit, yo. I'm sure he won't miss them.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
You're gonna have to.
Yes, I suppose I must. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Goodbye. Leaving cover. I like how he's just like, how did you know about Eugene? I just saw you walk into the place with a fucking note where I left the note sitting next to a body. How? How did you know? There's no way you could have figured that out. Oh, the cantina.
You read the latest report?
Only the part that...
I don't know you.
I don't know you either. I'm Alex Hawthorne, captain of the Unreliable.
Uh-huh. The Unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're
Look
all
like you haven't
loyal,
slept in
hard-working
years.
company folk here.
What a fine establishment it is.
You really think so? That's kind of you.
Charm.
I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles.
Oh, well, I could scrub you.
Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately.
I mean, I walk around dressed like a
I can get you a
marauder.
drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand.
Fine by me. What's on the tap?
Coming right up.
What do you got? Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill and is used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from vendors. Sell junk. This is just instantly junk. Hold to sell junk. Got a 2% discount if I want, stuff. Don't really need anything right now.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any
God,
visitors.
are you selling out to me?
You tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice.
Fucking kill someone. Not like chatting.
Go ahead.
What if I told you I got shot into space by a crazy scientist?
The Hope? No?
I doesn't know anything about the Hope.
We'll get you
I want to talk to Reed. Where can I find him?
Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man.
Have you seen my mustache?
You want to talk to Mr. Thompson? Try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down.
Walking like I'm dressed as a marauder.
It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that.
Alright, I should go. Thank you for the conversations. Looking around to see if there's anybody else with a unique name that I might have to talk to. Also, like, see if there's any shit lying around I could steal. Without you people seeing me. Part of me wants to just wear the hibernation suit. Everyone doesn't think, but all this fucking marauder armor. Get around with it. You guys really need better security on those doors. Fuck are you? You have a name.
I've got some time.
Okay. What do you do here?
Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living
I
expenses.
thought you were a hooker.
How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Alright. It was nice talking to you. It was a great conversation.
Yes, sir. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been...
Hello there.
Oh, sweet merciful law. A marauder's in my domicile.
And overall, you take it easy. I'm not a marauder.
There a reason you're running around outfitted like one of those monsters? Did Mr. Thompson send you to put the fear in me?
Oh.
Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
You want to tell me what's got you so nervous?
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into
Whoa,
a man's
whoa.
own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
I'm just here to collect your gravesite fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
Told me everything. How long do you think you can keep a secret like that?
Sounds like he's already told you.
Just fucking lied. I
May
need.
as well hear it
Look,
from
I
me.
need the money.
I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
Sorry to hear that.
You are? Oh, wow. First time anyone's
Look,
ever
I'm
told
just
me
doing
that.
things for money, but I'm not that much of
I'll
an
pay
asshole.
your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
Like I said, I do anything I can for money. Depends on what you need.
Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work. That's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Hey, drugs? I'll do it.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Alright, calm down. You're just a drug addict. Think I should know about this community center?
Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the
If
archives.
Marauders just fight each other, you'd think they would know, would just see me as a Marauder, I'd be fine.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Okay.
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I
Yeah,
overheard
we
your
just
talk
talked.
with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
Alright, what's your price? Got symptoms of something. You're saying it's psychomantic?
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
What do you need it for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Let me worry about
All right.
that.
Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
You match his offer?
I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better.
You go to the highest bidder. I'll think about
That's
it.
all I can ask of you.
No, he may be a druggie and all, but I gotta take the money as it comes. Bits. Is he up here? And that went right past him. Hold on, go back down. I think he's just out on a staircase.
Don't make me report. Tops.
I thought he was about to attack me. I thought I was in trouble. Hey, you. I heard you had
You the new worker?
fees.
Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Grave site fees. I'm here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my
Out
payment.
of all the things I had to do, that one was the easiest. Sheesh. These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Did just read the note about that. Kind of you, I guess.
I could do without the sarcasm.
Okay.
Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart.
Well, I wasn't trying to
Law
be
requires
sarcastic.
delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
Yeah, I was just about to say Eugene shot himself.
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Must be tough losing family.
Eugene wasn't family.
Okay. That's an awful thing to say about your closest relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines.
Ah, I see what you're doing here.
Suicide's
You
a crime. The
Okay.
legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
What are you gonna do? Arrest his corpse?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
Sounds like he was a person, not an asset.
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us...
Whatever you say, I'll let you get back to work. Jeez, the way this place is run. You guys are insane. I know what you mean about your Spacer Choice pistols. I fucking hate them.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got in.
Just between us.
See with the marker, I think that just means there's a person there.
Ran off in the thick of night.
You're kidding me.
You're kidding me. The only source of protein a busy worker needs. I mean, I feel like there'd be better options. Like, oh, it's that way. Miller. Gotta run all the way around. Are these the graves? Jesus. Not only is one shooting themselves, then you got the marauders killing everybody. Running over. Just down here. This is how I came into this place. Could have used the other door. Hello there. Oh my God.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Silas sent me your own gravesite fees.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
I think you're partially insane. Are you okay? You seem confused.
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
And cheese! It's like, yeah, gotta watch out for those mechanicals.
That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising.
You think you're a little insane, but who knows?
Clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
If the resistance needs another gun, I'm for hire.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans mostly, some Spacer's chaw, few bit carts. I'll reward you for your aid.
Like bits, proper armies pay enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name.
This is why I'm persuasive. What do you need done?
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Be fine. I see you have a workbench. I have any weapon. Take mods off? I guess this would be a great test. Let's see. Mods can't be recovered after installation. Alright, good to know. I might wait before I even bother putting it on one of these armors. Dude just told me a job, and here I am fucking robbing his ass. Why me? I got it. Journal. Tasks. Go just turn. Return to Silas. Oh, I've actually met a Silas. A lot of people are like, I've never met a guy with that name or this name, but I've actually met a Silas. Hey.
Grave digging's a fine profession.
Yeah, anyway, about those fees you wanted.
You run into any trouble?
Paperwork, fees, and signatures.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
Went out of my way for you.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
Hoping to get something more tangible.
Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
Get that reputation up. Abernathy was trying to hide his own illness.
Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy.
He was convinced you knew.
What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list.
Well, I can see that. Alright, well. Level up! If enemies are hostile, but your reputation isn't kill on sight, leaving for a few days will calm things down. The people will have short memories. Alright, good to know. We leveled up. That. Awesome. Colonel. Let's go get that cache of medicine. Look at me doing the things. Doing stuff. You know, I'll actually go do the town leader and talk to people, or talk to him first. I'll do the main little bit here. No, I'm about to walk up. I'm just gonna go right up as a marauder. Hey, motherfucker.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking...
Seems we've got a guest.
Hey there.
Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Are you Reed? I was told I should talk to you.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a marauder's outfit is in very poor taste. I do wish you'd show your uniform a little more respect.
I think you may have wrong idea about me.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had
I like
a visitor.
What is it called? A bowler hat or a bowler cap? My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Big ears. Let me guess, you want me to do something for you before you'll help me?
My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the Botanical District over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who
Look, I just need the information before I go in there. What a surprise, I never guessed. Marauders? Marauders aren't people.
The people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters.
As I
former
dress
workers.
as one.
I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Tell me what I need to do.
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Okay. All right, Reed. I'll see what I can do to help you.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented.
Well, I'm not going to argue
and
having a
may
partner
prove
since I've been getting my ass kicked.
You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure, I could use the company.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to
How
hear
about a
that.
weapon?
Best of luck to you.
Is any of that
and
a
thank
weapon?
you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Let's get going. Companions. Provide combat support. Their skills enhance your skills. They increase your carrying capacity. You unlock special companion combat abilities with your inspiration skills. Sweet.
We better clear out of Mr. Top.
The companion ledger shows you everything you know about your companion. You see your skills, stats, status effects, and gear. To exchange your companion's gear, first select the item you want to swap out. Alright. Got impact hammer and a pistol. She doesn't need ammo, right? Because if that's the case, I can just give her this. Don't know if that's in her best interest to use that. A little bit more defensive. I don't want you going nuts. Got more melee than ranged. Oh. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I started hearing her talking. I was like, that's a very familiar voice, but I just couldn't put my finger on it. Again, I'm really terrible with that stuff too, but I was like, that is a very familiar voice. Doesn't need to dress like a marauder. Alright.
Upson's office before we talk. We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
I always have a hard time remembering because I'm like, it's a familiar voice, but then I just sit there like, who the hell is it? Then I don't want to sound like an idiot being like, it's
Hey, ma'am, can we talk?
It's Jeff.
Sorry. Got a sec? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Figures, Reed didn't exactly strike me as the most honest soul.
Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says.
Oh yeah, I bet.
It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
I don't blame anybody for wanting to leave. This town's got issues.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit.
Yeah, is it Jeff from accounting?
We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but Every family's got the one the rest whisper about.
Oh, it's Terry.
Mr. Thompson
Terry's
is
voice
aiming to
acting.
take away their power.
God damn it.
They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
The vicar. Suppose it couldn't hurt. We'll stop
Thanks,
by.
ma'am.
I mean,
I
granted,
just
I
think
go to
we
the
gotta
highest
make a
bidder,
decision that'll hurt
but
somebody.
I don't like
It's
those
best to
types of
think
assholes
on the
either.
right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say, anyways.
Oh. I usually just do what's best to get the job done, go to the highest bidder, yada yada, but don't mind. Thought she was gonna judge me for stealing. I don't mind doing a few good things here and there. Now we can go and do this medicine thing. I'm still getting used to playing keyboard and mouse. I don't know, maybe down the line I might just go to controller. It's just my arms. My desk isn't exactly great for this, so my arms start to hurt. God. Ugh. Stretch. Hey. Your eye open. I don't know what the hell the buttons are.
Heading back. Sure.
Okay, that's telling her to go somewhere.
On my way.
Got it.
Not a peep from me.
Don't talk, Ashley. Come on. Oh, it's just things.
Here we go. Down we go. Cut him off.
Sweet. More things. Hacking and picking locks. Your hacking and lockpicking skills help you get into places you're not meant to be. Mag packs are used to break open locks. Bypass shunts are used to break computer encryptions. Skills high enough to break the security. We'll see how many they will be needed and how long it will take. Alright. Have that. Got it. Lock the second story balcony door. Messages. Hey boss, just want to check out the new light project. I've been brainstorming some new taglines for the product line, and I think some of them will get the customer's attention. Tuna, I've just received response from corporate. They're not interested in your idea of a light version of the brand because we'd rather not compete with ourselves. But they are interested in the idea of a lighter and effective immediately. We may have instructed to use heavier weighted cans so we can pack them with less salt tuna, thereby saving bits to every can. This is exactly the kind of breakthrough our cannery needs. In fact, our logistics department has just confirmed my request to have you transferred from marketing division to cannery. Can you imagine, Lawrence? You'll be rubbing elbows for your fellow workers on the canning line, filling each slightly heavier can with slightly less salt tuna. Hour after hour, day after day, this is a great and tremendous honor for you and for me. Effective immediately, your position's marketing division has been terminated. I expect you to report to your foreman tomorrow morning. Uniform will be deducted from your pay. Oh, this is a great job. Sounds like where I work. There was a couple of the bypass things in here, just in case if you didn't have any. Don't look at me like that. A revolver. About a revolver. Got my sweet melee weapon just in case. And pretty necklace if you're into that sort of thing. Who would want a necklace? Also, if we didn't see earlier from my character, I am a woman with a mustache. That's why I'm so persuasive. The fuck are you gonna say no to me? Do-do. Wish there was like a stealth kill thing for like me hitting him with the melee weapon.
Here we go. Nice one.
Are you gonna like attack?
I'm on it.
I guess I put her on defensive, but I'm being shot at. You would give her a mustache. Because I look great.
That's the last of them.
Alright, you. I guess I put you on defensive, so that's my own fault. Only once told to attack a target. Okay, that's why. Okay, good. So I might as well just do it, because I have to actually target and tell them, and it wasn't working out so well. Armor type medium, but +5 to lockpick. Ridiculous, but
Yeah.
I noticed you mentioned your dad a lot, but never your mother, as we talk about this over your bodies that we just murdered. By we, I mean that. Mean she's dead?
I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
But what you're saying is you don't like the mustache.
It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
Alright, we'll talk later. I just like how it's just like, okay, now I'm back in the mask. It's just like instantly. I should do. Get in here. Down, down. This junk. Breaking these things down so we can... I know eventually I'm going to probably want to sell some, but when I have the chance to break down, I usually do it on the account of, you know, especially when there's weapons durability and things like that. Kill me? Alright, it did. Resting in a bed, relaxing, moves time forward. In Supernova, you can only rest in your bed on the ship. Well, good thing I'm only on hard difficulty. Oh, that was a model spaceship. I gotta stop hitting the button so quick. I keep opening it, grabbing it before I know what the fuck I just grabbed. Put it in my pocket. What did I just put in there? Oh, my objective says to go over there, but what's over here? Exploration. And an outpost, huh? Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Mustache, mustache. Mustache, mustache. That. You don't have to wear the Marauder helmet. Now you can have this too. You look ridiculous with that big ass gun. Maybe I should went with it, but I don't know. I'm not like a heavy weapon person. I'm kind of designing myself to be somewhat in the lighter weapon side of things, but knows? Look at me being stealthy.
Here we go. Woo! We made it.
Look insane. You know what? You got me a little jealous. I kind of want to try this gun out. So you know what? Here, use this. Kind of want to hold this. Look at this fucking thing. I think something like this definitely works better for an AI who can aim compared to me. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to take my inhaler. Making sure there isn't anything that would add to my quest log there. Ooh. Good food. Hey there. That's weird at all. But as I said before, I've never, like, in any Fallout type game, used a melee weapon. So it's very weird, but I actually don't mind having, like, I didn't really expect myself to use melee weapons all too much, but... Oh, hey there. But I'm, Walter pistol. I definitely want to give it a shot. Because it's an energy gun. Interesting. Try it. Their abandoned outpost. Can't help but want to explore.
All right.
Oh boy. Interesting thing. Oh boy. Oh god, they were all over. I didn't expect the little fucks to come up. Didn't expect them. Came out of nowhere.
Got it. Heads down.
This part, I was like, where did it save? Yeah, I think she works well using that big-ass machine gun. She's just walking slowly towards them with it. Fucking unloading. I have to get in that mindset again of quick saving. I'm so nervous about putting any sort of weapon mods on to guns or armor, because if mods, as it said, can't be taken back, I don't want to got a letter 10, corporate ordered me to relocate the Edgewater Cannery, effective immediately. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community center, selling rare memorabilia. That the scripture tells us that all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. Don't want to lose those moldering in some contraband locker. So I stashed them away in a cave over by the river. Like, I don't want to, like, get too attached to armor or weapon and then get something better and then be like, oh, I wish I kept the mod for that. Put the soap on the floor. Because people don't realize you can't drop the soap. At least now I got riot control armor. Now people don't think I'm a freaking marauder. Save it. Gotta remember, quick save. Probably do a little bit more before I wrap up, because one, I'm kind of just testing how everything is on the PC, because again, I don't have a second monitor at this moment, so I can't even see OBS. I'm using my phone to read chat. This is like how when I first originally started streaming, I only had one monitor, and it was a pain in the ass. I can't monitor things, so I'm hoping I'm not like killing my computer or anything, which I doubt with the specs I'm running. But I'm better safe than sorry. Plus, my throat is a little sore. I think I was snoring because I was really exhausted yesterday. That's why there was no stream, and I think I fucked up my throat a little bit. I think I'm gonna have some tea and honey and all that stuff and relax a while.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
Had a throwing knife. Fucker, if I had a knife, you'd be screwed. Oh, he got shot in the face and he was like blinded. That fucking goddamn machine gun is ridiculous. Careful. Makeshift low pressure suit. Finding armor all over the place. Marauder armor. Again, it's Marauder armor though. That's the problem. I don't want Marauder armor because everyone's just like, look at you, you're a fucking Marauder. I'm kind of going between light and between light and medium armor. I don't want to go too heavy. I guess when I'm back in town or I'm gonna talk to people, I'll fucking take it off so they don't be like, you're a Marauder. I'll take the helmet and stuff off. Switch my shirt. It's like Kingdom Come Deliverance. Gotta sit here and be like, I gotta look good for people. My God, looks like you've been assaulted. No, I've been perfectly fine. To be honest, I just got out of the bathhouse. Fucking bitches. Oh, I was wondering who was talking. It said Zoe Chandler talk.
Stand and deliver! Always wanted to say that.
This is why heavy armor would be better when you're... I mean, light armor could work too, but... heavy armor might be better for melee weapons when you're, you know, they're shooting the shit out of you. I have a lot of these things. God. stuff. I like that the money is just called bits. Anyway, no, we were just attacked. You're perfectly fine.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
Sound confused or possibly unscrewed?
Only thing unscrewed around here is the head of that marauder you took down. Never seen moves like that outside my serial dramas. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
Need you to clarify something for me.
I'm great at clarifying.
How are you a prisoner here?
No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
Just hot bitches. You pull it off.
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
How are you even alive?
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious
I enjoy
and
the
unknowable.
sarcasm.
Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen.
Lance? Edgewater?
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
Be leaving now. You have fun with your thing. Yeah. But now I guess we can finally get moving to the quest. Let's discover that's odd. Probably down here. Oh, I missed. I missed the rock. I was supposed to stop myself and then go and then move, and then I'm like, nope, just whiffed it. Hey there. I see you smoking. Looking good. You know, weapon workbench in a while. Workbench. See if I can actually do this, or if I'm just gonna fall right off. Nope, nope, nope. Yep. Ow. My leg. Think a quick inhaler won't fix. Oh, good. She made it.
Leave him to me.
Having an assault rifle, sweet. Run! Nope, not that. Whoa, 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 watch where you're throwing that. Jesus Christ! You guys are your fucking rocks! You take on Marauders, no problem, but these guys... Jeez, oh, hey there. Good to see you again. You'd think I would learn my lesson and save on my way down. That was a mine. Figured out what's been exploding this entire time. Now, I ran out this way multiple times. Now all of a sudden I'm running into him. What is happening? My world's falling apart around me. I'm stubborn. I'm not gonna give up yet. Guys who throw the rocks are crazy. Just keep shooting him. Damn it. Well, at least I saved so I don't have to keep jumping down. Wish the dodging was a little better. Maybe I could switch the key binding. I might look into that after I'm done. Okay. Switch the key binding for the dashing, because double tapping spacebar is a little rough because I keep just jumping or not even dashing. Breathe. Get me out of that end ray or whatever it is. The crazy outlaw person that was sitting in town. How about you come back out here and help? Ow, 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 ow. Oh, I got a brain. Jesus. Guys are no joke. Jeez. And at this moment, everything's no joke. Everything kicks my ass. Found old reliable. Heavy weapon. Get a shot. That's my. Not sure what energy is really good for it yet. I think I'll give that to her. She can have old reliable. Some energy weapons can charge up for a bigger attack. Hold the attack button to build up energy and release. Alright. Oh, Jesus.
Here we go.
How did you not hear me coming? think energy is just good against these people that have like really heavy armor. During your adventures, things might happen to your character that trigger a flaw offer. Taking the flaw is optional, but it would provide you with a perk. The choice is yours. Having been hit in the head one too many times, your mental faculty has been the mind attributes -1 plus 1 perk point. Fuck it. You know what? I'll lose a little mind. What? Fuck it. Do the extra. May have lost some of my brain here, but after getting punched around, but I sure as hell can take a hit a little bit more. As long as it doesn't hurt my charm. Damn it, I'm almost dead. God. Made it, and he doesn't even know. I thought you already lost your mind. What would you? Why would you say something like that? I haven't lost my mind. I'm not insane. You're insane. Like the shotgun can't do anything. I gotta pick. Okay. I gotta figure out weapons and just what's effective for armors and things. I thought, because I don't feel like I do a lot of damage. Yes. I'm assuming laser would be great against heavily armored people. Times it doesn't feel like my shotgun's doing anything. Kill you. Who are you talking to? I'm not even here. It's like the joke me and John make, where it's like, this entire time John doesn't actually exist. I'm just insane, and I'm just talking to myself with another voice. Found the mine. Do that. Use all my inhalers. Now hear the explosion.
Here they come! Wow, nice! Everyone all right?
Okay, well, he's dead. Is there anything I can go into around here before I...
Huh?
I need like a better shotgun. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, that's her. I was like, what the fuck? That guy's getting up. Just 3 in her chest real quick. Yeah, this shotgun doesn't. I held a pistol. The regular pistol was hitting hard. I guess it's 173, but in a spread. And has that chance of knockback, but no, I'm not feeling it. Oh, this takes light ammo. I'll use this for. Oh, it's pristine. I don't want to ever. Use this, but no way I'm going to be accurate with this thing. You always think shotguns are usually like it's 100+ damage per second, but in the span of like that spread up close, and if I'm not hitting that up close, it's hitting the mount. Heavy armor. It looks sturdy, but it smells. Now you better off being heavy armor. You're kind of heavy. I'm going kind of medium. I think I just called her fat at that point. Kind of heavy. Any sort of just animation junk in my story that you... These like mods, and I haven't been near a workbench yet. All right, so there's a nice bed just for both of us if we need to rest together. Because I have the permanent fucking concussion, so my skills have gone down. Now my companion can do companion 1 ability and companion abilities. Right. I'm having a hard time. I want vendor prices. Work. Oh. And we can tell her to do her special ability. So great.